Hi guys, so last week many of you received such email from Guns of Glory to take part in the interview. I was the one of the very first players, but I'm glad many of you took part in these as your feedback and comments were very valuable through this process. So it was in form of Zoom video call with FunPlus representative. Due to legal reasons, I obviously cannot disclose any FunPlus part of this interview, nor can I show an actual slides which were presented to me. I will be happy to show you my comments through the interview together with the general concept, thoughts, questions, doubts and obviously rewards. According to Khabib, FunPlus lets to share information, so I hope it was what he was actually said during his interview and I won't be banned. It was a good 2-hour talk, mine took much longer. I must admit though, other players raised very good issues about the concept of the event presented. Before introducing the event, there will be test server for it, so it's definitely in very early stage. And all our comments and doubts may be modified, so treat this information I'm providing today as not 100% solid. I hope it's clear for all of you. During my interview, I expressed such concern. Let's hear what I blabbed in here. People have a lot of friends, and we usually are matched with similar kingdoms. So, similar kingdoms mean that we know each other. And simply adding more kingdoms, not 4 kingdoms in one event, but for example 7, if it's doable, that would be awesome, really. Really, that would be like, if it's doable, it would be like game changer. And here FunPlus representative tells me that in fact they're going to introduce 8 kingdoms cross event. Wow, that's amazing. Is it going to be a 1 hour event or it's going to be like cross event, 2 days event? And what FunPlus represents said to me for that? That it's going to be 7 weeks event and we're going to be transferred to a new map. I have a lot of talents, but drawing is not one of them, especially in paint, so you may want to cut me some slack in here. So we all will be invited on a brand new map to do Inter-Kingdom event. We, the kingdom, together with 7 other kingdoms. This is the map I redrawn. 8 different kingdoms will be located in 8 light green zones over here. What's your first thought? I have to admit it was sekshee who pointed it out, not me. Corner kingdoms are in a little bit worse position, so let's hope for that better place. 8 kingdoms were going to expand their territory and take cities. After some period of time, I didn't quite catch how long, probably a week, we will have access to dark green zones. Then we will fight for yellow-blue territory and finally we will fight for the center. So quite something like Tides of Darkness together with Darklands. These dots, all marked, these are checkpoints, probably like forts or banners, which we need to occupy to go further. Couple remarks. Alliance territory is supposed to be absolutely safe zone, but my understanding was, if someone builds the road towards the hostile territory, then you can be totally attacked. To be fair, it was a bit contradictory, but well. Event buildings may be attacked, then, but not the castles, that wasn't clear. The event going to have stages. The whole event is planned for 7 weeks, then 1 week of a break and another 7. All players interviewed agreed with me. It's way too long. We do have real lives, you know. For example, being in dark green zone is planned for 2 weeks, so yeah, there's that. So you probably make Alliance Fortress somewhere here. Remember, it's a kingdom event, so kingdom cooperation would be appreciated to team up, for example, in 3 strong alliances. Then we make our way in center's direction. Occupy these cities. When you reach Red Dot, which is so-called checkpoint, you may attack and occupy it, like in Tides of Darkness. Only then you may go to another zone. To expand Alliance territory, we will have 3 fortresses available to build and 200 watchtowers. I assume it's like our fortress and banners in Tide of Darkness events. Of course, many other information was shared with us. Extra development feature which will increase our stats. There will be monsters and generally speaking they are supposed to be the source of many powerful items needed to play this event. Regular speeds won't apply. And to my best understanding, weaker players will be able to somehow do very well by playing the event. That was stressed very strongly. We will be rewarded by playing. I hope it will be better than in Tides of Darkness, because current Tides of Darkness doesn't give players too much of satisfaction. Simple, right? So many questions, right? So first question, why? Why we would play 7-week event? What are the rewards? Will my troops die like on normal battlefield? No way I'm skipping Crown Invasion for that, right? Let me present my actual reaction on what I've heard.
So it's going to be introduction to merger.
Well, not mergers, but this is your reward, migrations. What do you think? Would you skip Kiviki for that? It took me an hour to extract another information that the winning kingdom, which take the center and wins this event, will get to choose other kingdom between which you're able to switch kingdoms. As a remark, it's in consideration stage. It's not certain. It's supposed to be a personal choice of each player whether to switch or stay. So yeah, after 40 minutes of talking about these two events being parallel, I mean Kiviki and new event, we actually got to the point when it was admitted that winner chooses the opponent. Well, maybe a partner would be a better word. So, till that very point, I saw no option to skip Kiviki. But if this is about the future of our kingdom, Fantless, you better do it right, because we're going to fight for that reward. I imagine even the best kingdoms would consider skipping Kiviki for the option of choosing the kingdom where they want to gain players from or where they want to go. Khabib was also able to find out that the possibility is other awesome rewards for reaching high rank would be some golden superior guard, not yet available in game, which would be much better than any other currently available. My opinion was simple: give us badges anywhere and we will do it. What's with other events on a regular map? Well, Alliance campaign going to be cancelled.
Oh, I'm so disappointed that there's going to be no more UAC.
Yeah, I'm going to miss it as bad as Cram. Golden event going to be on a new map among 8 kingdoms, and it's supposed to be a common chat for all of us. Mello, the player who also had the interview, pointed out one important issue: which rules will apply. New event is supposed to not let in other alliances into the territory, so what? During kill stage they will be let in? That remained unclear and Fantless didn't have an answer then. About the losses, there will be 4% of losses. A little? Well, imagine attacking multiple times. Reminder, the event going to be 7 weeks long. So yeah, not so small number. If you have 5 million troops and happen to be zeroed, well, you're losing 200k. So it's not nothing. Healing won't cost resources, and the hospital will be one like in Alliance campaign, but coins won't be available to buy. Time and dedication will heal your troops. FunPlus promises great rewards, so Mello did a very good remark. If the rewards are better than during Kiviki, obviously some will be doing the new event because it's 4% of losses versus 100%. Duh. I know this movie raises a lot of questions, and I know I haven't answered most of them. I think we have some time before test server launches. Migration option is on the table, and definitely this event may dominate the whole gameplay. So, what's your opinion on that?